Hey guys, and welcome back. Today is going to be my October makeup that I'm wearing. It is basically an October makeup stash. I do this every month because I like to kind of switch up the products that I'm using, kind of shop my stash and go through what I haven't used in a while and maybe pull it back out. I have a whole bunch of makeup to talk about. I feel like I switched out a lot this month. Like I have new stuff in like almost every category. So I'm going to walk you guys through all of that. It is September 30th today, which means tomorrow is October 1st. And I always think of that meme where it's like September 30th versus October 1st. And it's always a picture of Dwight. And then when Dwight has the pumpkin head. And that's just me every September 30th. Let's get into this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And let's just go ahead and get started. Primers. I haven't talked about primers in a while, so I just wanted to update you guys on what I've been using. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I like to kind of switch up my primers. This one I use when I want a very smoothed out, long-lasting makeup look. I feel like that's what this one primarily does, but I do like glowy primers as well. And then for base products, one of them is still like the same as last month. It's the Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation in the shade 550 Light Medium. I talked about this last month, so I won't talk about it again. But I like to have one fuller coverage foundation and one lighter coverage foundation, even though unless I'm filming a video, I'm rarely in foundation these days. But I've been trying to use this one up, so it's always going to be, I think, in these videos until the end of the year. And then I also added in this foundation, which is the Maybelline 24-Hour SuperStay foundation. Mine's in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. I'm actually wearing this one on my face today. It feels weird to like have a full coverage foundation on my skin, but this is a really good foundation, especially for the price point. It's very long wearing. It has really good coverage. It has a nice satin finish, and really there's nothing wrong with this foundation. I think it wears beautifully throughout the day. When I have super long days, well, back when I did have, I don't really have them anymore, but back when I did have super long days, I would grab this foundation. It's just reliable, it lasts, I always feel good in it, and I can trust it. So yeah. And then two concealers. I just wanted to update you guys on concealers because I haven't really talked about them recently. But this is the Age Perfect Radiant Concealer from L'Oreal, which is on my face today. Love this product. It's so good. Mine is on its last leg. There's hardly, like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like hardly any product left in this. I'm going to probably finish it up this month. So I picked one more concealer, which I feel like is going to be a good color match for me right now. It's the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, and mine's in the shade Light, oh my god, why can't I read this? Light 50W. I feel like it has a very yellowy undertone. I haven't used it in a while, but from what I remember, pretty good undertone, and it's not too pale, which will be good for those days when I only wear concealer, which is most of the time when I go out. When I actually leave my house, I will pop on just concealer. So I feel like this one will match my skin pretty well. And setting powders is all the same. The setting spray though, I'm switching up. I'm gonna start using the NYX Bear With Me multitasking spray because that Maybelline one that I've been using, I don't really like it because it just makes my face really greasy. So I actually feel like that one will be better in the winter when my skin gets super dry. But right now my skin's not super dry. I have like dry patches, but it's not in its like dry state yet. So I think this one will actually be a better option. Plus, like I mentioned, I don't really have those long 16-hour days anymore, like when I'd go to work and then go out after work and wouldn't have time to come home and like freshen up. I don't have those types of like long days anymore, and this one's supposed to only last 8 hours, so I feel like this will serve my needs for the next little while at least. Bronzers, I don't really have any to talk about because it's all the same as September. It's the usual suspects. But blushes, I just wanted to update you guys a little bit on blush because I'm still using my Cheek Heat from Maybelline. This is the Nude Burn shade, but you'll see that it's kind of getting close to the finish line. I don't like this formula that much. I definitely have better cream formulas, so I'm just kind of trying to use this one up so I don't have to think about it again. And I'm really close, so I figured keep it in the pile in October and see where that goes. And the blush that I'm wearing on my cheeks today is one that I always pull out in the fall time because it's like the perfect fall blush, and it's Terracotta from NYX. I think they don't make this anymore, so if they have a alternative product, let me know. I feel like they do. Someone mentioned I think they have a new powder formula. These ones are really old. They don't sell them anymore. But I do love this blush. I'm wearing it on my face today. It really covers both like a highlighter and a blush in one because it does give you a beautiful glow on your cheeks, and it has that warmth to it, that warmth and coziness, and I really, really like it. It works really well with my skin tone. And then this product, which I was going through my makeup collection and I found this one and I was like, oh, I really should use this one up because it's kind of like a cream, and it's from e.l.f. It's their Aqua Beauty blush and bronzer duo. I don't actually know if they sell this anymore. I've had mine for a really long time. And the bronzer I've done pretty good on, the blush not so much, but I am just worried about it because I feel like creamy products just don't last as long as powders. I might be wrong about that, but there's something about moisture that I feel like makes them not last as long, but maybe that's just my imagination. But anyway, I saw this in my cupboard and I'm like, I should probably try and at least use up the bronzer. It's such a good formula. I really, really like it. I don't know why I didn't have it in my makeup stashes over summer because it really is the perfect summer product. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can get as much use out of the bronzer at least as I can this month. I have a couple eyeshadow products, well, just kind of two. The palette, obviously, which is Revolution's Creme Brulee palette. I actually picked this one in September last year, but I wanted something warm and cozy for October, and I could not find anything that I just couldn't find what I was looking for. And I think what I really wanted was something that was kind of like the Morphe 35 OM palette, which I think I decluttered because I couldn't find it in my collection. Closest I could get to like a warm orangey palette was this one, which I do really like. I love the Revolution palettes. They're not always the easiest to work with. It can be a little bit patchy, and then the metallics are sometimes hit and miss. Like some of them are super crumbly and not good at all, and then some of them are really great and creamy and perfect, but it's kind of hit or miss. This is going to be my October palette. I feel like it has a good range. It's warm, and I don't suspect I will be wearing makeup like eyeshadow unless I'm filming a video, but if I do end up needing some like browns or just like the matte shades in here, at least I have a good variety. And I also wanted to include this little guy, which is from ColourPop. It is their Creme shadow in the shade Flagstaff. It's on my eyes today, so is that Creme Brulee palette, but this is like a beautiful orangey shade. I really, really love it. I guess it's kind of like an orange terracotta shade. I honestly kind of forgot about this, and it was like way at the back of my drawer. If there's a time of the year to wear orange on your lids, it's definitely fall. So I thought October, pull out Flagstaff and get some use out of it. So those are my eyeshadows, and I think that's everything except for lip products. So I have a lot of lip products, like a lot. I don't know why I picked so many. And also I realized that none of these were included in my fall lipstick video, and I kind of semi did this on purpose because I already showed you guys all of those colors in that fall lipstick video, and they're kind of in my backup drawer. Like I have a lipstick thing, like plastic drawer back there, and like the bottom shelf are my like fall lipsticks. And then I wanted to show you guys and talk about some other shades that I did not mention in that video. If you're wondering why I have none of my fall lipsticks to talk about today, that is why. I'm still wearing those, it's just that I didn't want to show them to you guys twice. Let's start with the nude shades. I have Nude Magnet from Makeup Revolution. It's one of their matte bombs, and it's kind of like a pinky nude, but I feel like there are days when I do want a shade like this. Sometimes I get sick of the super warm fall shades, so that's why I wanted to include this one. I have another nude, which is from Milani. It's one of their Color Fetish matte lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Tease, which is an absolute favorite, so of course I had to talk about it today. I love this shade so much. I've been wearing it so, like, even in September I was wearing this. Like, I've been wearing it so much lately. Then I have Bright Mocha from L'Oreal, which is one of their Hydrating Core lipsticks, like their Age Perfects. This one is a bit more sheer. It's kind of like a balm. So it's going to be perfect for those days when I just want to throw a color on and feel better about myself. It's going to be good for the colder weather as well because it has that hydrating base to it. One of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas is the Revlon Colorstay Satin Ink Lipstick. So I have Eyes on You to show you guys today, which is kind of just a nude, but it's a bit more of like a warm nude, I guess, and it's slightly deeper. And again, it's just a wearable shade. I'm wondering now if I talked about this one in September. I think I might have. But anyway, that is on the list this month as well. I love the Revlon Colorstay Satin Inks, but my new favorite matte liquid lipstick formula is the NYX Lingerie Double XLs. These are so amazing, like the best drugstore liquid lipstick formula on the market. And this one is in the shade Tease, which is actually really similar to Milani Fetish. It does dry down a little bit deeper, but it's a beautiful shade, and this formula is to die for. I love it so much that I am including 2 colors, and this one is in the shade Warm Up. I don't know if I told you guys the shade or if I said it incorrectly, but this is the shade Turn On, like the nude, and this one is in the shade Warm Up. Basic rosy nude, honestly, that's what it is, but I really love it. I think I want to wear it when I go out for my birthday tomorrow because I want it something long wearing that's going to last and not transfer under my mask, and I feel like it's going to be one of these two, and I think I want to go for Warm Up. And some fun, deeper fall shades, the ColourPop Who Run This Matte X Lippy Stick. Mine broke and it like popped out. I don't even know how this broke. It's kind of a terracotta. Yeah, it is a terracotta, I guess. It's actually really similar to the shade I have on right now, but that is Who Run This. Really nice matte formula that is actually really smooth and doesn't tug at my lips when I apply it. It's really similar to this shade, which is Mama from, I don't know why I always say Mama weird, but it's from ColourPop. It's their liquid lipstick, and again, the shades are really similar. Mama has more red to it. I really like the shade. I don't like the formula so much, but I feel like if I'm just wearing it for a short period of time, it's not going to be that bad. They are very drying and they just kind of crumble off and fade weird, and I don't really like that about the ColourPop liquid lipsticks. This is from Covergirl, and it's one of their, oh my gosh, I don't remember what this is called. It's like the 24-hour matte lipsticks. I feel like they're called Exhibitionists maybe, but this is in the shade Soloist, kind of like a raisin red shade, like a brown raisiny red. It's just stunning. I love it. And then I have from Wet n Wild, this is one of their cloud pouts, and it's one of their marshmallow lip mousses in the shade I'm on Cloud Wine. I can't really remember why I wanted to include this one this month. I guess I wanted something that was a little bit different from the other shades. It's not my favorite formula, but I haven't worn it in a while, like any of these Wet n Wild cloud pouts, and they're kind of like a fun concept, so I want to give them another shot, but this is the shade I'm on Cloud Wine. Anyway, those are the shades this month. Not really any of those like deep browns. I love brown lipsticks. I don't know why I didn't include any in this video, but there are so many good browns. I almost want to do like an updated brown lipstick video. Let me know if you guys would want that. Those are all the lipsticks, and that sums up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you're going to be reaching for in the month of October. Love this month. It's the best month of the year, in my opinion. But thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and I will see you in my next one.